Now available in paperback and e-readers, Isis, Samurai Goddess. The goddess next door takes on kung fu killers in this action-packed martial arts Isis series adventure. Get Isis, Samurai Goddess in paperback and e-readers today. I got a chance to take a look at this Black Panther trailer when I was at the library this Monday. And while a lot of these pro-blacks and hoteps are getting emotional and excited about the prospect of a Black Panther movie, I didn't really see much in that teaser trailer to get excited about. Now, when I looked at that movie from an objective perspective, I really was not impressed by what I saw in that teaser trailer for that Black Panther movie. What was pretty much there, the visuals were pretty much flat, they were pretty much boring looking, and as it relates to the story, it doesn't look like there's going to be much of a story as related to substance because I look at the story that's presented in the teaser trailer and I don't see a lot of action and excitement like I did in previous Marvel movies like your Captain America Civil War and your Thor Ragnarok. Those teasers pretty much got you excited and pumped for the movie. This one pretty much again left me pretty flat and pretty indifferent. I didn't see a reason to pretty much care about this character or care about their story. And one of the things that's coming across in the way that the pictures are presented in this film is that they're telling us the story of Black Panther, not showing us why we should care about the Black Panther. Most of this film's teaser trailer pretty much was telling a story, and you don't tell when it comes down to film. You show, and then you show some more. This is a big mistake that I saw in this Black Panther teaser trailer. It just was all about telling me about the Black Panther, and that's not going to get me excited enough to go and put down $13, $14 to go see this movie. You're going to have to give me a lot more than that. And with a teaser, you want to get people's attention, but you want to give them a reason to care. And when it comes down to this Black Panther teaser trailer, it teased Black Panther, but it didn't tease a reason to spend money to go see this movie. And as I looked at this story, one of the big problems with this story is it starts out from the view of this Ulysses Claw, and this Ulysses Claw doesn't look like an exciting villain. He looks like someone who pretty much fits the narrative of these pro-blacks and these hoteps, an evil white man who was out to plunder the resources of Wakanda. And that's pretty much not gonna really sell you when you've gone to numerous superhero movies and seen major big bad guys. This pretty much just doesn't grab me as a villain that pretty much will make you want to go see him. I mean, this is the big problem with a lot of Marvel Studios movies is that they have weak villains, and this one, as I see it, is one of the weakest of them all. And his story, again, it fits the narrative that the Protep Blacks and the Hoteps want to see regarding Black Panther, but it's not what I would want to see about a Black Panther movie. It's just a really shallow story, and it really doesn't have any substance. And this is one of the other big problems with that Black Panther teaser trailer. It's just the film looks really shallow. The film doesn't look like it's really exciting. It just looks really flat. It just doesn't look like something that would grab me. It pretty much tells a story that these pro-blacks and hoteps want to see about Black Panther, but it doesn't really tell a compelling story enough to grab you and make you say, hey, I want to spend money to see this. And when I look at the visuals, they are starting to repeat themselves. I mean, they had the scene with the Black Panther in the forest and them firing the guns. That pretty much reminded me of 2008's Iron Man. And the scene with Black Panthers jumping over the SUV, that reminded me of Captain America Civil War. And the fact that I'm seeing the same visuals repeating themselves in another film is not a good thing. It's showing me that Marvel Studios is running out of ideas as it relates to their superhero movies and how to execute them on screen. Seeing the action on this film pretty much didn't show me anything creative, anything original. I mean, the visuals in this film, they're the weakest of any Marvel Studios film I have seen so far. And that's really saying something about the quality because I looked at Spider-Man Homecoming, and that one has some kind of weak visuals. And this one is starting to show me something here. So I'm starting to see a pattern with these films. And a lot of these pro-blacks and hoteps, they're so excited, about this Black Panther movie. And I don't see anything to get excited about. I look at this film, it's just another superhero movie, and that really shouldn't be. A superhero movie is supposed to be an event. It's supposed to grab you. But when I look at this film, it reminds me of what happened with Disney films back in the mid 1990s after pretty much Beauty and the Beast pretty much came out. What happened in the 1990s after that with Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin, we started to see this decline with films like Hunchback of Notre Dame, Mulan, and Tarzan. And the reason why we started to see that decline was because pretty much the whole Disney revival had peaked with Beauty and the Beast, and we started to see this decline. And I'm starting to see the same thing with things right after that, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, where we're starting to see this decline, and I'm starting to see it right here with this Black Panther. This Black Panther has kind of reminded me of Mulan or one of the lesser Disney films like Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's a nice film, it's an entertaining film, but I don't see a film that you really would want to spend serious money on. And I look at this teaser trailer, and it just didn't excite me. It just didn't get me excited the way Captain America Civil War got me excited. It didn't get me excited the way the Ragnarok trailer got me excited. And it just was kind of there. And again, that has to do with the storytelling that they did with the pictures, in that there was a lot of telling in that teaser. There wasn't a lot of showing, and in order to sell a movie, you really have to show. Now, I know a lot of these pro-blacks and these hoteps are super excited about this movie, and they're eager to go see this movie because it has a black character. But as a black creator, I just want more from a film than just a black superhero. I want a great film with a black superhero. I want a great story. I want great visual effects. And I want great characterizations. I want those creators to show me what is great about a character, because I go out of my way to show what's great about my characters. I make the most efforts, and many black creators go out of their way to make the most efforts to present the best quality to people. And I believe that Disney needs to go and make the same effort. When I look at this film, I don't see anything original. I don't see anything unique. It's just a black superhero on screen. And I would like to think in over 20 years since Blade made its debut and revived the superhero film genre, we could go past just having a black superhero on screen. I would like to think we could have a richer story, a richer visual experience, and stronger characterizations and a stronger story. I think we could do better than what was seen in that Black Panther teaser trailer. And I'd like to think that we could do something with African American fantasy and science fiction that not only was flashy, but put on some substance as well. If you like what you see on this channel, you can go out and support my Patreon by clicking the link in the description box. And if you want to try some of my ISIS series books, you can click the link to the Amazon.com in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.